Okay. Okay, oh, let me catch my breath. So excited to be rolling tonight. I desperately need this today, so it's going to be a good class. I've been feeling my knees, so we're going to talk about different ways and what could be causing it. So if you've had achy knees or sore around there for some reason, we're going to be hitting a lot around that today. So let's go ahead and get started. I definitely want to always start with the piriformis because sometimes if you're too tight in the hips, just loosening that up a little bit can help the alignment of the pelvis, which in turn helps the alignment of the knees, the ankles, and everything coming up. So grab your roller, and I'm going to go sideways, cross the ankle on the knee, and let's lean into that hip. And yes, I definitely already feel that. And on my big foam roller today, so I clearly need to stretch this. So I'm going to make mine a little bit deeper and go down on my elbow and lean more to the side. So I'm hitting more of where that piriformis attaches over by the femur. But you go wherever it's sore on you and hold wherever it hurts on you. It's the beauty of foam rolling. And I have my feet, my legs in the air. That's optional. That makes it more intense. So if you need to have your feet down, that takes some of the pressure off. That's fine. But if you want to try it, if you've never tried lifting your legs up into the air, give it a shot and see how that changes the intensity of it. Pretty cool. And I have to lean even more. So I'm getting more kind of around that crease of my hip, which I need. Rolling up a little bit towards my low back. So piriformis is more here. This is wrapping it around as I go more to the side. And that's where I feel it the most. Yep, right there. So good. And again, my legs are in the air. If you want to do that, if you can, give it a shot. If not, that's okay too. Okay, we're going to switch sides. So I'm going to swing around. And again, I'm going to put the ankle on the knee. And then we're going to lean over into the hip. The leg that's up, that's always the side you roll into. Ow. There it is. Okay, so like I said just a couple of minutes ago, we're going to focus on what attaches around the knee and how to stretch that out. IT band, I'm not sure yet if we're going to hit that because I want to hit for sure the quads. We're going to do some lower legs, the shins, which is always a good time. So just a warning that we're going to be hitting that too. Okay, so I want to go back to that first side, still the piriformis. So go back to your first side, ankle on the knee, and lean into that hip. That's it. Yes. Ow. It's so good. It's that good hurt. I know I'm going to feel better. See, and I'm lucky, so tonight I roll up a little bit towards my low back. I don't have any soreness there. My soreness is all the way over to the side. But if you feel it someplace else, stay there. If you feel it more at your sacrum or more at your low back, you go to where it hurts. That's great. This is just a guide, just a general idea of what to do and how to find those sore spots. Okay, we're going to switch again. Moving right along through the hip here. Ow, I spoke too soon. Ouch. There it is, right there. So I just brought my knees up more, so I have more flexion in that hip, and it made it way more intense. So again, you can do the same thing here and lean over more but I can feel mine the best if I'm on my elbow, bring my legs up, and then lean into it. Oh. This roller's plenty hard tonight. Okay, we're gonna go into our quads next. So when you're in plank, rolling your quads, the one thing I want you to really think about too is not just your breathing to relax the muscle and the fascia, but also keep your abs tight. If you ever start to feel it pull in your low back when rolling your quads, stop, let it rest, give it a chance to recover. That means your back, your low back is taking over to keep your body up off the floor. So, having said that, I'm still gonna stay sideways, but scoot back just a little bit. I'm gonna start at my hips. So I'm gonna tuck the roller right up into the crease of my hips. My legs come up into the air. And real quick, I wanna show you, see that sway in my low back? That's bad. So I'm gonna pull my abs in and tuck my tailbone under to get that more level, more neutral, okay? Now from here, let's roll. I'm actually gonna scoot down just a little bit more so I can roll farther. So here we go, rolling, your abs are in, and you're just inching your way down your legs. Holding when it hurts. So if you're still up at the top, stay there, stay at the crease of the hip. If you can get all the way down to the knees, great. Find those sore spots and hold. And then a couple of options here. Whew, now I can feel that as I start to loosen up those superficial layers, those top layers. I can definitely feel that going deeper. If you keep your feet parallel, you hit the very top of the quad. If you turn your feet out, so you externally rotate, you hit more medial, more towards the inside, towards the inner thigh part of your quad. That's called your vastus medialis. If you internally rotate, so I have to kind of shift my legs a little bit, my toes come in and my heels go apart, that moves me to the outer thigh, so the vastus lateralis, all of which are great, and they all may be sore at different times, different places, different sides of the body. These are just options in different ways. Just rotating the femur in those feet will help you find different ways to stretch that. So my right side today is a lot more tight than my left, so I'm just shifting a little bit more of my body weight to that side. Ow, right there. Hold when you feel it. We haven't rolled quads in a while, and man, will they let you know when they're sore. So again, if your arms get tired, come off of them, give them a rest, and definitely if you feel your low back, please stop, stretch it out, give it a chance to recover, and then jump back on and continue to roll with me. But I found in the past when foam rolling that my shoulders will give out sooner than my legs will on the roller. So that's normal. That's an okay thing. It'll happen. Oh man. And I'm gonna see if I can find that same spot on my left leg. So more outer thigh on me today. If I shift more towards, it's like halfway between my IT band and the top of my leg. I really feel that. Again, a good hurt. I need this one. But when you have muscles like that that are too tight, there's something compensating in it. The attachments are at and around your knee. That's why the knees might ache. So anything we can do to release some of that pressure at the insertion point there, it's a good thing. Ooh, definitely going deeper. Okay, so I'm gonna give the arms a little bit of a rest, and we're gonna roll the inner thigh. So onto your stomach, your roller is parallel to your body. Bring the knee up. Once it's up, if you can, straighten that leg. Okay, so I try to get as much hip flexion here as I can, and then I'm gonna just wiggle my body along the floor as my leg rolls down the roller. And same thing here. The way you put your foot parallel, turned out, or turned in hits different areas. And today for me it's turned in. So I'm gonna keep that leg toe down. Ow! Oh my gosh. Just gonna breathe. So if you don't feel anything and you can get that roller tucked all the way up into the hip, go for it. Go for it. Hit those attachments that are up through the pelvis there. That's great, that's fine. I'm stuck right in the middle of my leg today. So good soreness here. Again, quads, inner thighs, even shins, which we're gonna hit. They can all affect the attachments around the knee. And that could be why your knees ache or you have pressure or pain and stuff like that there. So the focus of today's rolling session is how do we loosen up around the knees. All right, I'm gonna switch sides. Take the roller around. It's parallel to my body again. I bring my knee up and then I straighten my leg out. I'm gonna angle just a little bit more this way so you guys can see. So I have that hip flexion here. My roller's still parallel, and then I just wiggle along the floor. So I'm gonna go to that turned in. Yeah, it's as bad on this side. We'll just stay here for a second, or 10. Yow. Ow, oh man. So when it hurts really, really bad, when it's really hot and you found that knot, just try to let the roller do all the work for you. Stay on that spot and just imagine that muscle melting over your roller, which is easier said than done. Holy cow. Ow. But now I know why my knees are sore. All different things. It could be the way you sit at your desk, or you pick up kids, or your workout, everyday life. If you've had an injury or a fall or something happen, these are all good stretches to do to help the knees. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the quads. We only did one set so far, but we gave our shoulders a little bit of a rest. So we're gonna go back to rolling the quads. I'm gonna scoot back, and we're gonna tuck that roller again right up into the hips, and then watch my low back. This is bad. You're gonna pull those abs up off the floor and get a more neutral spine position, and then I'm gonna shift. You're gonna just roll from the hips to the knees, turning your feet out, in, or parallel. For me, it's turning them in. I hit more lateral, more at the outside of my quad. That's really sore today. So I'm gonna focus on that for a minute. But you focus on wherever on your quads you need to. And if you can, try to relax your feet. The more tense they are, the more energy you have lifting yourself up off the roller. So the more relaxed you can make your lower body, not your abs. You want that core strong. But the more you can relax your feet, the more pressure you're going to apply, right off the bat. Again, easier said than done, but very effective. This is not wanting to release. So I'm going to switch sides. And I need to roll this again tomorrow. So again, I pull my abs in, I shift to that lateral side, so it's like halfway between my IT band and the top of my quad. That's where I'm rolling. You roll wherever you need to. There it is, same on both sides. Keep breathing. Okay, I'm gonna come off that for a minute. Shake the arms out, give them a little bit of a rest. Now we're going to go into our shins, foam rolling your shins. If you've never rolled your shins before, it might hurt a lot. That's normal. But I'm going to change it up a little bit today, just so that it's not quite so intense, not quite as much pressure, and it's going to work your abs. So we're basically going to do a plank or a pike with our foam roller. So the roller's going to start just below your knees, and you're on your elbows. From here, again, watch my low back. This is bad. Don't do this. Pull those abs up, tuck the belly button in, and you're going to bend your knees and roll the roller from your knees down to your ankles and then back. So in and out. Let's do 10. So not only are you working your abs, your core, but you're foam rolling that tibialis anterior, which may or may not be super painful. Okay, so that was 10. Now, the next set, as I lose my glasses, we were parallel on that one. This time we're going to rotate both knees to the right. And we're going to hit a slightly different spot on both legs. So from here, we're going to do 10 with both knees to the right, 10 with both knees to the left. So I'm going to turn just a little bit this way so you can see better. So I'm in parallel, my knees rotate, and here I bring them in. So my hip kind of goes up to the ceiling, and now I'm foam rolling a different part of my lower leg. That's it. Let that rest for just a second. I'm going to shift this way now, and we're going to do the other side. You guys feel that? So hurts so good. Oh. Okay, so back in plank. Abs are in, my knees shift to the side and in and out. My arms, my abs, my obliques. Definitely my shins feel better. Such a good exercise. And again, not just for releasing the shins, but also your core, your obliques, and your abs. And again, this version is quite a bit less intense than the regular foam rolling of your shins. Let's hit the calves. Again, with the way that the calves attach up through the back of the knee, those can be a huge culprit for knee pain or your knees aching. So we're just going to tuck that roller up behind one knee, and I'm going to cross my leg over right away. I know I can make that deeper. So I'm going to lean back, get right up at my knee, and see if I can find a sore spot here. I'm actually going to roll this up just so, there we go, so you can see that better. So right up again, tucked into that knee. There it is, I feel it right there. And you can roll it more to the medial side. More, you can see that right there, that knot, as I roll over it. Ooh, that's a bad one. So we're just gonna focus on that. Finding where it's sore. Putting that extra weight. And just breathe. And today I'm just staying high. I'm staying up to the top of my leg, by my knee, top of my calf, sorry. I'm staying up at the top of my calf, right by my knee. But if it feels better for you to roll it down, by all means, go for it. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna do the other leg. Again, I'm gonna cross my leg over. Oh good, I have matching knots on each side. There it is. So trying to stick it, that's kind of the hard part. Sometimes those muscles can be so ropey, so tight, that you just roll over it over and over on the roller. So trying to find that sweet spot where you just press and hold, you know you've got it. That's it. That's what you're going for. And again, if you want to roll more medial or more lateral, it's all good. Okay, now there's one spot that I want to show you guys how to roll that we don't talk about very often. And it's right here at the inside of that knee. So the best way to hit that is to put the roller right at your knee and internally rotate. Ouch. There it is. So wow. I'm just going to stay right there. Relax your foot if you can. This may be what's causing the achiness. Holy cow. And as I try to roll down, that's by far the most painful thing I've rolled so far tonight. Yow. Again, that medial side. We don't usually hit right there. And at this angle, with the way the hip is and the alignment, it's really effective. Oh, rolling down. Ow. Ouch. Okay, that's all I can take. I'm actually going to switch sides. So I'm just going to move my roller around. I'm going to fold that up again so that you can see that spot on my knee. Okay, and there we go, right? So if I'm at the crease of my knee, I just roll it totally to the side and hit, that lateral, medial, that's medial, inside of the leg. I just hit the inside of my leg. Sorry about that. Let me get my anatomy correct here. Same, totally same pain, same spot. Ouch. This one hurts so bad that it kind of makes me want to throw up a little bit. It's so hot, it's so tight. But I'm trying to think of the last time I foam rolled this specific spot. It's been a while, unfortunately. And again, I don't know if you saw, I was tensing my foot. You got to try to relax that down. Here, I'll get more so you can see better. Try to relax that foot. Ow. Because, it just puts more pressure on it. That's what we want. I do want to do this one twice. We're going to hit it twice. And I'm really hoping, and I know it will feel better, but that it's a lot less intense. We're going to see. Wow, okay, so I'm gonna switch again. Let's go back to that first side. So again, I sit center, I put the roller behind my knee, and then I just internally rotate. I turn my whole leg parallel to the floor. And there it is, it's right, yep. Oh man. This side, it's releasing so much faster. This is great. Until I find the new sore spot. Ow. Keep breathing. Totally what we need. Hitting all around, the whole area around the knee. Okay, let's switch sides. Oh, it's like that's about all I can handle. And remember, this class is just a guide. So if you want to stay on that side for 5 minutes, stay there. I'm just going to keep going, but you know what you need to do. So if you find that spot and you're not ready to move off of it, don't. Keep rolling it. So again, I have the roller tucked behind my knee, and I'm just, turning my leg so that it's parallel to the floor. Let me get a better view here. So again, I'm turning my leg. There it is. See, now that just shot all the way down to my foot. Holy cow. Yeah, clearly something is tight, too tight. So that referral pain, when you feel that zing down your leg, you know you're really on the right spot. But always listen to your body, because sometimes those zings are not good and you want to come off of it. So it's right there. I can't say that side's better. I can say that my knees are feeling better. Just the little bit that we've done has been just what I needed, but the weight of my hand was a little too much on my leg there. Keep those on the floor and breathe. The other thing that's good about this specific series tonight, this is the perfect height for this foam roller. My little one that I have, my hard one, is too low to the floor. So this angle with the big roller is perfect for this specific, targeting everything around the knees. I don't think I said that in the beginning. So ouch, oh man, right there. So again, I would highly recommend on this specific one, grab your big roller. Good. Okay, now I want to hit where the IT band attaches. So the IT band comes down the leg and comes through about right here. So we're not going to start at the top of the hip today because we're focusing on just the knee. We're going to hit just that spot right on the outside of the knee. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to come up on my side and I'm going to roll that roller down to my knee. I'm just going to scoot back just a little bit. And I already know it's going to be intense, so I'm going to bring my top leg down in front. Yep. Ow. Oh. Oh. Whew. Right at the knee. There it is. If you need it more intense, feel free to stack your legs. That's great. There's no way. It's absolutely way too sore today for me. Okay, that's it, rolling around. If you internally rotate or externally rotate that foot, that's gonna change a little bit. But again, focusing on everything around that knee and finding the soreness, the imbalances. It's important and it's good. It's good to know how to do that. It's good to know that what you're feeling can be normal. Oh my gosh, okay, I have to switch sides. Oh, man. Oh, okay, so again, I already know I'm going to bring my top leg down in front because it's going to be intense enough at my knee. Yes, there it is. Hello. Right there. Remember to still keep your abs in. And if your shoulders give out before your leg gets tired, you can always stop and then come back, pick it back up where you were. That's okay, and that's normal. It does help to have the leg down in front because that can hold a lot of your body weight as well. Ouch, but for me, it's just, I can't stack my legs. It's way too sore. Holy cow. So internal and external rotation there, the leg. That'll make a big difference. Oh. So yes, focusing on and around the knee. How to foam roll it, what you're looking for, how to do it. It's all good. Keep rolling. Thank you for joining me. Until next time. I'll see you later.